Hi, my name is Nathan Hawkins. I currently am having an internship with the Greater Peterborough Innovation Cluster, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about my career path, then my experiences I've had with the internship, and then lastly a few little tips that I found helped me when nearing graduation and approaching the workforce. So for my career path, in my first and second year, I was really interested in creative marketing. I wanted to work with a marketing firm, and I wanted to create creative new marketing that appeals to customers. Most of my classes in my first and second year were all tailored towards this goal, and many of my projects were as well. Now, if you ask me now, that has shifted because of my experiences I've had throughout internships and classes. So now my goal is to work in infrastructure or renewable energy or sustainable energy. It's a really vastly interesting field to me because, many of my projects have been about how renewable infrastructure is shaping the business world of the future. Experiences I've had with various internships, again, have only appealed to that interest of mine. So as it stands now, my goal is to leave, to graduate, and to try and to work for an infrastructure company or renewable energy. So my internship, I've had two internships throughout my time at university. The first one I had was with the Trent Research Office. I was aiding in the development of the Trent Research and Innovation Park. This is where I gained my interest in working with infrastructure or renewable energy systems. I was a market research intern, so I would research all about renewable energy systems, infrastructure technologies, and things like that, because that's what was needed for the internship, and I really enjoyed it, and that's why I want to work in this field. Now, currently, I am an intern at the Greater Peterborough Innovation Cluster, and I really enjoy that internship as well. It has been a great learning experience for me. I'm an operations and administration intern there, so much of the tasks that I do are completely administrative work that are related to the human resource aspect of the business. And a big lesson for me with this internship is that, to be honest, I don't want to work in human resources when I'm older. Without working at this internship, I wouldn't have known that. But now that I know, I can narrow the scope of my career path and my job searching. And also, another big aspect of the Greater Peterborough Innovation Cluster is that I've had extensive opportunities to work on my networking skills, and there have been many opportunities for personal networking to improve my personal network. I've got to meet many powerful individuals in the Peterborough area from the Greater Peterborough Innovation Cluster, and I can never be thankful enough for this networking that this internship has provided me. An example of someone who I've met is the Honorable Miriam Monsef, which was really interesting to get to meet her at my internship. Now I'm going to speak a little bit about some tips or some things that I found out that helped me when nearing my graduation. The first thing I would say is aim to get as much work experience as possible, and I mean work as in like labor. That includes volunteer experience, job experience, extracurricular experience. As we enter this highly competitive job market, it's important for us to stand out in some form, and how you do that is like having the job experiences through internships and volunteer work. The next tip I'd say is practice your networking skills. Networking is a hugely important part of being successful in the business world. It's all about who you know, which is unfortunate, but it is true. It's all about the people you know who can advance you in your career, and that's why I'm always looking to engage and go to networking events, practice my networking. It's a big important part of business. And lastly, a big important tip for me is to just get involved. Get involved with a team or a club in something that you enjoy, and really become passionate about that. Extracurricular experience arguably has taught me more than my classes at university ever have. I was a player with the Trent men's university rugby team, and the experiences I've had with them have taught me so much about myself as a person. They've developed my leadership skills, my team working skills, so many core skills that all jobs and all aspects of life require. So I do highly recommend getting involved with extracurricular activities. Thank you for your time, and appreciate you listening to my talk.